Good morning, everybody. Yesterday we unloaded and loaded the vacuum kiln. We have a boatload of 5/4 Canadian black walnut in there. Troy and Andrew just did a fantastic job of packing it in there. It's always a jigsaw puzzle, and it seems very daunting when the kiln cart is empty. But at the end of the day, when it's packed up solid right to the top, it's a great feeling as we roll it in and we turn it on. The machine's running perfectly. It's heated by an electrical signal, and there's some wires in there that occasionally, after we roll it in, one of the wires can move around a little bit and get too close to something and short the machine out. It does have protection. It's not like the machine just explodes, but it does kind of suck that we have to pull the cart back out, adjust the wires, roll it back in, so it just takes a bit of time. I don't know what's going on here. The shop door should be open. Beautiful day. I'm in a t-shirt. If you didn't already know, check out this shirt here. I've not really said anything in a very, very long time, but I hooked up with a company called Sunfrog Shirts that you can purchase pretty awesome shirts actually, and they have millions and millions and millions of designs. I've put together a collection of just woodworking shirts. The link's down here in the biography. It's not a biography, what the hell am I talking about? The link is down here in the description to that. And you can kind of feel good about getting a cool shirt, but also it helps support me a little bit. Obviously I get a little cut of each shirt sale. So I appreciate the support if you go through the link and buy a shirt. We have Canadian Woodworks ones, we have Legacy Lumber ones, and we have about another 90 designs of woodworking shirts. And if you were to get any other shirt from Sunfrog, as long as you use that link, it does help support us. So I really appreciate that. Let's go see what's going on in here. Let's open this door up. It's a beautiful day.
Measuring up so we can run the wide belt.
Extreme close up. That's from Wayne's World if you didn't know. Alright, so I just checked in. It's really loud in there, so I stepped outside. It's fantastic when the boss shows up and the guys are working first thing in the morning. We got some walnut slabs that we were to sawmilled and we dried for a customer. We even CNC flattened way back in the day, and they brought it back to us to wide belt sand now. I guess he sold it as a countertop, something like that. Justin and Andrew working hard at the wide belt sander. Let's go on in, check out the progress of what's going on.
Start.
All right, Justin, what we got going on in the shop?
All right, we got these maple slabs, which we're getting ready to do another epoxy pour. This one's going to be like a translucent blue. Still a bit more progress on the bar. We're at the refinishing stage where we're just touching up a lot of the panels that Paul finished 8 years ago, along with the big Babinga top, which we're getting there on. What else we got? We got the 10-foot walnut slab table. This is a nice book match. You can see we did all the Chill Ice 1 in here, and it's ready to sand. This morning, Andrew and I just did a bunch of wide belt sanding. So it's been a very busy day, very busy week, and we're gonna keep it going.
got going on in the back room? Let's go have a look.
So this is our form, we're all ready to go. Just waiting for the customer to confirm their choice of color on the epoxy. So as soon as we get that in, we'll be ready to pour.
We're heading down to the showroom now. We have the asterisk table. I don't know if we're actually gonna call that, but I think I like that name. I would like to do a poll because we had so many awesome names. We're still trying to figure out how to do that. Sorry we slack a little bit trying to run a business around here. Give us a break, right? Come on. And it's a beautiful day. So we're just moving the glass table out of the way in our little makeshift photo studio that we've put together. And we're gonna get product shots of all the coffee table legs that we had come in. So stay tuned, they're gonna be on the legacylumber.co website. And we do ship all over the place. You can visit our store down in Mississauga. Say hi to Rob. Hi, Rob.
It's 25, everyone's the same age.
Okay.
Amy must love getting the yellow.
We're gonna do the glass if you want, or you three do the glass and I can do the base, or whatever it was. I'm gonna try to move the base like, All right, we're heading back up to the shop. Yesterday the vacuum kiln came out, so we're gonna be dressing close to 1,000 board feet of white shorts. What does that mean? This is lumber that's about 2 feet long to say up to 8 foot long, cut at 8/4, which is 2 inch thick, more like 2 1/8. We're gonna surface both sides nice and flat for our customer, get it on our skid, and get it shipped out. Maybe even today, but probably tomorrow. So enjoy us putting a lot of wood through an awesome jointer planer. We're rolling. So I just estimated the board footage that we just put through here. It's about 600 board feet. Not too bad. I'd have to check how long the video is, but how long do you think that was, Andrew? Maybe a bit longer than that. Probably half an hour. I think we just processed about 600 board feet through the over-under in about half an hour. We did 3 passes pretty much. We try and take a very heavy pass on the jointer head only, so it's the bottom face. We take 5 or 6 millimeters. And on most of these shorts, that'll clean the bottom face up perfectly. So that registers a nice flat face, gets away any of that warp and twist. And then we remove the jointer head to about only 1/2 millimeter, just a little skim. And we bring our thickness down to about 1.75, so 1 3/4 of an inch off of 2 inch thick rough cut lumber. And this is what we have. Beautiful stuff, check this out. We got a mixture of species here, Manitoba maple with some spalting, and we have the natural red that happens in the wood. 1 second. Stop that!
Stop working.
Dramatic effect. Yeah, stop working. Yeah, just for 1 second. This really cuts into our production schedule, so come on people, just subscribe already. So Manitoba maple has a bacterial infection, from what I understand, and the tree's natural defense, for some reason, creates this awesome, cool red color. Sweet, right there. Let's see what else we got. Nice, cool piece of ash. Nice ash. All the ash around us, if you don't already know, is being killed off by the emerald ash borer. So literally like 99% of the ash trees around me are all going to be dead if they're not already cut down or not already dead. So we are processing the lumber though. It's beautiful. There's no issues with it. The only thing the bug does is leave some actually really cool worm marks on the outside of the bark. So that is ash. Another killer Manitoba maple slab. Check that one out. Really cool spalting. Again, we got that red color. Ooh, and we got some cherry. Let's have a look. Beautiful crotch slab. Look at the grain patterns in that. And then we have, all right, now we have some elm. This looks like Siberian elm. And again, crazy grain patterns. Elm, very heavy, very hard. And just a beautiful wood that we don't, again, have too much of this wood either around us anymore because it had some diseases. Shoot, what was it? It was the, I don't remember the name now, but it had a disease in the 80s, I believe, that killed off a lot of the trees. So now we're going to scale these. So we have to measure the wood and then estimate the volume of wood that's here. And then we're going to be sending it on to our client. Good job, Andrew. He was catching all the wood coming out of the planer. We put it through. So I'm going to show Andrew right now how we measure wood and how we do that calculation for board footage. So we're going to check that out now. About board footage. Board footage, that's how wood's measured, the volume of the wood, and that's how I buy the wood, that's how I sell the wood. It's a relatively simple measurement that sounds very complicated when you say all the numbers, but it's the length times the width times the thickness, divide that by 144, and that's going to give you your board footage. Now with live edge slabs, the width is variable, so we'd like to take a couple, 2, sometimes 3 width measurements. We're going to average that width, and then we're going to do that calculation. So very simply, Andrew, I typically look at the narrower face also, the smaller face. If there's a lot of wane from it, you know, you can add a little bit. Kind of, we could call this one maybe like an 11 or a 10. You know, that's basically a 10. So we're gonna mark it right on the slab. We're gonna have a 10, wide spot there, 13, 10, and we'll call it 11. So add those 3 together, divided by 3. 11. Cool. For the length of this, we'll just go halfway. So we'll go to here. I'll measure it. And usually if there's a lot of checking and stuff too, you can come back a couple of inches. In this case, we're nice and clean, so we're going to multiply that by 53. 53 equals 583. And then times that by 2 inches. All this lumber started at 2 inches. 2 equals divided by 144. Okay, 8. So this is 8 board feet right here. And we're going to put an 8 on here. You can put a B, F, put a little rectangle around that. Cool. Let's try out another one here. So we're going to check the length. And again, see how it's like cut funny? You kind of find in between. So 56 long. It's not bad to write a 56 on there too, like that. We get our width. We got a 25. 25 plus we'll go like here, 21. 21.
22 times 6 times 2 divided by 1.4 equals 17.
17 board feet.
So it's divided by 144?
Yeah.
Why is that?
That would be a cubic foot. A board foot is basically a cubic foot. So we're taking, that's why. I don't know. There's the fancy apps you can use your phone for, but this is how we do it. So you get to do that to all the wood that we just ran through the planer.
Sweet.
Sounds good?
Yep.
Boom. All right, Andrew's gonna get to that. Sebastian and I are gonna go preview today's vlog. I got that one right. Right now. So see you later. All right, we just scaled it. It ended up being 515 board feet. So a pretty good rough scale that I had. I had it at 600, but I just like measured it as a rectangle on the skid. The client wants more, so we're gonna run some more through the planer now. So that's our day. Planing wood, making it flat, moving wood around, measuring wood, putting wood back on skids, off the skids, on skids. And then finally banded and out of here. There's some nice pieces in here though. There's some nice elm, some wormy soft, some spalted maple, Manitoba maple, some nice cool ash pieces, very like rustic, very like, just cool pieces. So I know my client's gonna be super happy with this bundle. Good variety on here, and these are shorter, fatter pieces, exactly as requested. Might wanna cut out the wink, Sebastian, I don't know what that looked like.